Yes, I see. Yes, I believe the patient's condition is cleared up entirely. I believe he can be discharged tomorrow.
Good. Done a fine piece of work, Dr. Thompson.
Thank you, Dr. Hawthorne.
Yes?
Dr. Hawthorne, Dr. Hamilton is outside. He's waiting
fine.
to see
Send
you.
him in.
Dr. Hawthorne,
Yes?
I'm here to register a complaint, sir. I have just come from the clinic, and I have watched this Dr. Bradford handle this Wilson case, and I must say it's abominable, sir. He's using the oldest-fashioned methods that I've ever seen in medicine. He's using old-fashioned pills when this patient should be treated psychologically.
Hamilton, my boy. If there is one thing I've learned being superintendent of this hospital for the last 16 years, it's this. That this is a hospital and not an experimental laboratory.
Dr. Hawthorne, you forget we are more than doctors. We are the bulwarks of humanity in its fight against ignorance and disease. Sir, we must go forward. And I have a theory. A new theory, mind you. And my theory is that somewhere in the body there is a place for the brain. I know it's definitely maybe here, over here, I don't know, but we'll fight.
Doctor, we don't doubt your earnestness, but there are other things in life besides your work.
Other things besides work? Sir, when I took the Hippocratic Oath, I did not take it as a hypocrite. I took it as Hippocrates himself meant it. And I'm sure all the other doctors did it in the same way. And, sir, I assure you that I am hip to my Hippocratic Oath. And I'm hip to a lot of other jazz that's going on in this hospital, I can tell you.
Doctor, as I said, you have other duties. Now, my daughter Nancy is very fond of you, and she's been complaining to me she doesn't see you anymore. Why don't you take her out more often?
Take her out? Sir, when I took the Hippocratic Oath, I did not quite take it for laughs. I took it to be a doctor. And I, sir, intend to be one.
Just a moment, Hamilton. Yes?
Dr. Hawthorne, your daughter Nancy is here to see you.
My daughter Nancy? Yes, send her right in.
I'll go now.
No, you wait. I rather think she's come to see you, my boy, not me. Let my daughter in, would you?
Darling. This door opens the same way. What is it, dear?
Oh, darling. It's been so long since I've seen you. You've been neglecting me disgracefully lately. Now, get your coat. I've got a wonderful afternoon planned for us. First, we'll lunch at the 23 Club, and then whiz over to the dog show to see that darling new Dalmatian I was raving so much about. Then we'll have some lunch at the Snob Club, after which we're invited for hors d'oeuvre and martinis on Peggy's yacht. Then we'll whiz over to the Silver Room of the Gold Club and for a quick bite of lunch, and then up to Tarhead Beach for a swim, and then back into town for lunch. Well, what do you say, darling?
I'm sorry, dear. I cannot go with you. I just had some meatballs. Besides, I have too much work to do here at the hospital.
You can't treat me like this. I'm not going to sit around and wait for you to be through at the hospital. It's too much, and I'm fed up.
Maybe you eat too much lunch, my dear. I'm sure I could make it. I should get out. I should see something outside this hospital. Sir, do you mind if I take your daughter Nancy out for a day?
Capital idea, my boy. You two run along and have some fun, and don't worry about the hospital.
Thank you.
I'll
very
take
much,
care
sir.
of your
I'll just
patients.
make this
Doctor, here's the report on that ambulance case that's just come in.
Thank you.
Can't remember name or address. Rhinestone earrings, 2 rings on left hand, shoelace untied on right shoe, and suffering from a nosebleed.
That's a clear-cut case of cycloramic amnesia. Sir, may I see this record?
Certainly.
Of course. Rhinestone earrings, suffering from nosebleed, can't remember name. Sir, I have been studying cycloramic amnesia for years now. And now I at last have a case to work with. Nancy, you must let me out of the state. I have a clear-cut case of cycloramic amnesia to work with.
Cycloramic amnesia? Well, what about me?
I'm sorry, dear.
John, darling, I'm going to be at the Money Club for lunch, and if you're not there in 10 minutes, we're through.
My boy, why don't you go along with her?
I don't think she knows which way she's going.
All the more reason, my boy.
No,
All the more reason to go with her.
no. Go with her, sir. When I took the hypocritical, I said that I would be not a hypocrite, but as Hippocrates.
My boy,
Yes.
when you are dealing with cycloramic amnesia, you are dealing with something you know nothing about. When you deal with this experimental nonsense, you are gambling with your career.
I'm willing to take that gamble, sir. Where is the patient?
She's in the consultation room.
Thank you. Ah. Where's the consultation room?
Down the corridor to your right.
The door opens that way.
That's right.
Now tell me, what was the last thing you remember before you blacked out?
Everything went white.
A complete whiteout, eh? And you remember nothing?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Remembers nothing.
Helson,
Hello, John.
how about this case?
Very bad.
Is there any recalcitrant treatment?
Very
Nothing to do with anything.
Retrograde.
Did you have anything? Did you try a trick like this? Did you try it first? Boy. Oh, my.
Oh, doctor, please! Doctor! Doctor, I beg of you, you must help me! You must help me! Oh, doctor, I'm desperate! I must find out who I am! I might be late for work!
My dear, sit down. We'll help you all we can. Dr. Thompson, will you leave us alone, please?
Yes, Doctor, it's a rough case, John.
I'll try my best. Now, my dear, you've got to think. Think. We'll try to help you, but you've got to help yourself. Now, think. Hard. What's your name?
I don't know.
Where do you live?
I don't know.
Care for a cigarette?
I don't know if I smoke or not.
Now, look, you've got to try to help yourself. Think. Think. Any little clue might be it.
Wait. I remember something. Nippy dog food tastes so great. Makes your puppy gladiate. Full of precious vitamins. Lots of Nippy in the big bread tins. I like Nippy. Does that any help?
Now, look, we'll try something else. It's called word association. I will say something, and you will say the first thing that comes into your mind. Are you ready?
Ready.
Right. Bread.
Butter.
Table.
Chair.
Window.
Door.
Hot.
Cold.
Summer.
Winter.
Hickory.
Hickory.
Duck.
The mouse.
Line up.
The clock.
The clock.
The clock.
The clock. What about the clock?
The clock. The clock struck one and down he run. Hickory dickory dock. Ray.
Any luck, John?
No, I tried to sit in but I didn't know what you did. I tried to write out what it is, but you never did. I tried to do Yes.
Tell him about the clock.
Yeah, there was a clock.
The mouse.
And a mouse, a clock, and a mouse. No good. Hey, John, come here a moment. I feel I ought to tell you this. Dr. Hawthorne's pretty upset about the way you're handling this case. He's boiling mad, wants to see you immediately.
Well, I'm boiling mad also. Where is he?
In his office.
Thank you. Oh, where is his office?
Next to the entrance.
Next to the map room.
Yes.
I got to get a map of the hospital. I'll find it.
Oh, it was terrible, just terrible. There I was at the money club, and I had to eat lunch all by myself.
Oh, I don't blame you for being angry, dear. I'll take care of that young scamp. Is Hamilton come up yet?
He's just arrived, sir. I'll send him in.
Fine.
Oh, the beast. Oh, I don't even want to see him.
You wait in the outer office, dear. I'll take care of him.
Dr. Hawthorne, you wanted to see me?
Hamilton, do you realize my daughter's been waiting for 1 hour at the money club to have lunch with you, and she's been forced to eat alone? And for what? For these highly ridiculous and dangerous experiments. I will not have these practices in my hospital, doctor. Practices that are against organized medicine.
Sir, When I took the Hippocratic Oath, I did not take it as a hypocrite. I took it as Hippocrates.
Hamilton, I know the Hippocratic Oath perhaps better than you do. If you do not stop these experiments immediately, I will have you thrown out of the medical profession.
Idiot! Idiot! An old fogey! An old fogey sticking the mud! You're against all progress! You're an idiot!
Hamilton! You have overstepped yourself. I am going to break you of your medical rank. Your stethoscope. An examination disc. Your prescription pad. Your tongue depressor.
A little cracked.
Hamilton, you've depressed your last tongue. Now, I will give you 1 hour to leave these premises. And before you go, you will remove the MD from your auto license plate.
I won't be able to park anywhere.
Hamilton. Hamilton. This is the voice of your conscience. When you took that Hippocratic oath, you promised to help people to the best of your ability. That girl needs you. You can't run out on her now. Don't be a hypocrite.
What could I do?
Go to her, man.
I haven't got the authority.
Take it. Go to her. She's in the consultation room.
Right. Where's the consultation room?
You know, down by the cafeteria.
I'll get a map. I'll find out.
No reaction whatsoever. No reaction.
John Thompson.
Yes.
We are in for some drastic measures.
Yes?
I've been warned to leave the premises, but I've got to take drastic measures.
Yes.
Now look,
Yes.
I'm going to try my new method.
Your untested theory?
The memory pusher. Now look.
Yes.
The experiment goes on in 2 phases.
Yes, John.
The first phase is an injection.
Yes.
You have your pad, you will want an injection.
Good. Go ahead, Doctor.
Now, the injection will consist of 28 cc's of celiohelium.
28 cc's celiohelium.
You will mix that with 98 cc's of mindymycin.
98 cc's mindymycin.
98 cc's of mindymycin, not a Mindy or a mycin less. Shake them well. They don't go well together. Now, when we inject that into her bloodstream, this will cause pressure, and the pressure will go on to the back of her subconscious and force the memory in her subconscious into her conscious. By sheer pressure. But we must be very careful, for if we use too much pressure, she may blow her top.
Doctor, that's an inconceivable conception.
Thank you. Good. Make ready the injection.
Yes, Doctor.
My dear, we are going to try something. It's an experiment. I cannot guarantee anything. But we may bring back your memory. Or we may not. Are you game?
No.
Wait a minute. Remember, it'll bring back your memory.
That would be nice.
All right. She's ready.
Is she game, Doctor?
Right.
Good.
Prepare the patient.
Ready?
Ready. Ready?
Ready.
Prepare. Have faith, my dear. Have faith. Right. Oh! That was bad to you. No. Are you ready?
Ready?
All right. She'll now be in a state of shock. Now the second phase of the experiment.
Yes, Doctor.
You know when a person is drowning and they're going down for the third time they go down, just before then, their entire life passes before their mind, and they remember everything.
Doctor, you mean to say that you intend to...
Exactly! Orderly, bring it in. All right, prepare the patient. This may bring back your memory, or you may be very wet. We'll try it. All right, prepare to immerse the patient.
Prepare for immersion.
Immerse the patient.
Immerse the patient.
All coming back to her now. All right. First dunk coming up.
First dunk coming up.
I remember!
Who are you?
Esther Williams!
Second dunk coming up.
Second dunk coming up.
I remember!
Who are you?
Johnny Weissmuller!
Third and last dunk.
Hamilton, what is the meaning of this? What is going on here? Is this a hospital or a Turkish bath?
Sir, you have the privilege of witnessing the first cure of psychodynamic amnesia by drowning. That's right. Prepare for the third dunk.
Third dunk.
Ready.
I'm Frida Finkelhofer, and I live at 226 Canal Street, and I work in the Shishi Hat Company in Patterson, New Jersey.
There! There, do you see that?
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. Doctor, you have effected the first cure of cycloramic amnesia.
That's right.
Congratulations.
May I put my MD back on my license plate?
You may do more than that. I will give you your tongue depressor back.
Thank you.
For this most miraculous of all discoveries.
Thank you, sir. I knew you'd see it my way.
My boy.
Progress must go forward.
My boy, I was
Forward
a
and
fool.
onward.
I was a fool to believe you couldn't do it.
And I discovered more than that, sir. Thanks for the faith in me.
For the memory.